What's up, good people? It's your boy Timo with the dance moves, and it's Tim, the popcorn player. All right, and you are listening to Banana Juice. So thankful that you're tuning in with our boys. Oh, we about to get into it. It's officially summer break for us. That's right, school teachers off. Shout out to my girl Francis. I know you listening to this. We about to get into these throwaways real quick.
Oh, I love trash.
Rachel Dolezal. Yes, that is right. The white woman who posed as a black woman and led the NAACP until she was finally ousted by her own parents, is really trying to live the black experience because she has been charged with welfare fraud. You heard me right, people. Rachel Dolezal charged with welfare fraud and stealing $8,847 in food and child care assistance dating back to August 15th, 2015.
I mean, I just feel like all of the confusion behind her, like whatever, but how did she apply for welfare and get accepted when didn't she have the job of the NAACP like during that time?
I actually think that's when she lost her job. But you asked a very good question because she changed her name in 2016 to, look, I can't even say this.
Looks like Nkechi Diallo.
Girl, stop. Just stop. What? Like, why with the extra name? Why with the extra name, Nkechi Diallo? Really? I'm through with that. Look, I don't want to spend no more time. I don't want to spend any more time with her. This is ridiculous. Why would she change her name like that? Like, you think you give yourself an African name and then people just gonna forget when they see your face who you are? No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Whoo! Good luck fighting them charges. Speaking of a young man who has found himself in court. Well, she's not a young man, but you get it. A judge had to side with parents' rule to kick their 30-year-old son out of the house. After the decision was made by the judge, the young man said that he plans on appealing the decision. Now, bruh, you 30. You are 30, okay? And if your parents want you out of their house,
You gotta go.
you gotta go. It's nothing to
Like, how do you appeal, like, getting kicked out of your parents' house? First of all, why does it even take a judge for you to be kicked out of your parents' house?
right. If they make it seem like they don't want you there, go. And here's the best part of the story: he got a son. I don't know if it's a son, but he got a baby. You got a baby and a baby mama, and you still you don't want to be with your son. You like, are you
Like, what?
serious?
Is this baby boy? Like, is this for real, baby boy? Like,
This is him. This is him. Wait a minute. Don't play this out loud. But this is him. Yes, he has a son and all of that.
look,
And-
Jody.
Yes.
Look, Jody. Move out your parents' house, Jody. Like, what?
Yeah.
This cannot be real life.
No, it is real life. It is real life. And so
Oh my
he's been
goodness.
ordered to vacate the premises. I mean, the parents really went official on him, had like walking papers and everything for this young man.
Wow.
So I feel sorry for him, but deuces, Bruces. And finally, speaking of people getting kicked out of a house or out of a community, or man, just people who having a hard time. Pusha T and Drake are going at it. And it is it's great for hip hop. It's great for hip hop. I love beefs. Beefs is perfect when you got two people going back and forth with the lyrics, this is kind of what we wanted with the Meek Mill versus Drake thing, and it was just over too quickly. And I think this actually might be over because Pusha T got super personal in his most recent diss to Drake called what is it? Story of, come on, y'all, help me out. I don't even
Adidon or something like that.
Adidon,
it's something like that.
Adidon, yeah. And okay, so the joint is funny for so many reasons. Well, first of all, just to give you a rundown of how he dissed him, he talked about his father leaving him when he was 5, his mother not being married, one of his close friends being sick and on his deathbed, the fact that he has an illegitimate son, the fact that he has an illegitimate son by a porn star, and I mean that's just the light work of it.
That doesn't even sound funny to me. It sounds like heartbreaking.
Look,
like that sounds like stuff that just makes you want to quit and just give up, like not even want to pick up a mic anymore.
It should. That's what you get. You don't mess with people named Terrence. That's what happens when you mess with people named Terrence. You take it personal. You bring it to your front door. Rah! Rah! Nobody loves your mama. That's why your daddy left her. Oh my goodness.
That's not good.
What's really not good is the picture that Pusha T put out there as the cover.
Oh, yeah. That picture was ridiculous.
Yes, the picture, if you have not seen it, it is a picture of Drake in blackface. And when I originally saw it, like most people, I thought that it was a fake picture. I thought that it was not real at all. However, the photographer who took the picture, they reached out to him and he basically said, look, I don't want to be in this. I was just capturing his vision, talking about Drake. So this blackface thing was Drake's idea. It was Drake's idea to take a photo shoot in blackface.
I don't know what that was about. Like, I don't know if that was some bamboozle stuff or what, but yeah,
whatever it was, man, it did not play well, and it played right into Pusha T's hands because he used that joint, and now people are really questioning him, so much so that a video came out with Drake using the hard R on the N-word. And so, man, it is not a good week for Drake. He got to go on an all-vegan diet because there is no more beef allowed for him. It is not okay. Only when you go to Meek Mill house is he able to have beef. Other than that, salads, and that's it. Just salads. Not even fish. Not even fish. You want a DJ Khaled diet too. No fish, no beef. It's over for you. So those were your throwaways.
I love them because they're trash.
All right, everybody. Today we are talking about the topic canceled. That's right. So, starting off, we gave a story not too long ago about I think it was a throwaway, about the Obamas landing a Netflix deal. And the fact that it was like this production deal really for them to do all these different shows and documentaries and all that stuff. And so many conservatives found out that the deal was actually inked, that it was more than just a rumor, more than just something in the works, but it's actually, no, this is really going to happen, and it's set to happen really soon. So a lot of conservatives decided that they are going to pull a Monique and boycott Netflix for what kind of bias would this be?
I don't know.
It's got to be one of those really specific ones because Monique had a really specific one, gender and racial. So, would this be like a political? In religious, because they still think he's a Muslim. Could that be what it is?
I don't know.
That type of bias.
I don't know. I just don't get why people are having so many problems with people having Netflix deals and stuff like
right.
that. Like what? It's not like he running the country anymore. Like, jeez.
It's not like he's even president over Netflix. He gonna have a couple of shows on there.
Like,
a couple of shows. That's it.
just crazy. My thing is, you could come after Obama and his family doing a Netflix deal, but our president is still on Twitter. Like, just reckless. Nobody is going after his account on Twitter. Like, can we handle that first and then worry about people with Netflix deals? If we not stopping that, then all these Netflix deals, just let them go through.
I mean, but it's all the art of distraction. This is just another thing for them to like shift the focus and distract from the fact that things aren't all great in the country. You know, we have North Korea. You know, that deal fell through where Kim Jong-un was supposed to meet with Trump, and it's all these stuff that's looking kind of south. So they need something to rally behind. They need something to be offended by. And so Barack Obama having a Netflix series is what it is. Now, part of me if someone has a Netflix show and you have a Netflix account, does it automatically play when you get on Netflix?
No, you have to select it.
You have
like,
to select.
Just don't watch it.
Wait, so it doesn't just show up and then just play and like, okay, all right. Well, do Netflix series does that when you watch a Netflix show, does it change your political views? Does it change your morals when you watch a Netflix show?
No.
So why are you boycotting Netflix? Why? And I don't get it. Why boycott Netflix because one show is on there that you don't like? Yeah. Y'all, Blackish is on Netflix. I'm sure a lot of conservatives don't like that show. You can watch it on Netflix though.
It's just ridiculous. It's just to the point where like people are not even understanding like a lot of this stuff that you just don't want to support. Don't look at it. Don't listen to it. Like that. It's as plain and simple as that. Like it's no, and it's on Netflix. Like if you wanted to, you could just go and rate it to 1 star, or or whatever.
That's a really
like,
good point.
If you really don't like it, I mean, I have like my wife and I have a Netflix account. The stuff we don't want to watch, we don't watch it. You don't click on it. Like. That's your way of showing, like, hey, I'm not supporting this. Like,
yes.
You don't have to watch everything that's on Netflix. Like, if you do watch everything that's on Netflix, where do you have the time?
Right. But that's a good. Where do y'all have time to be bothered with this? There's so much stuff going on in the world. So many other things to actually truly be offended by, to actually truly fight for. And you're going to fight against Obama having a Netflix series? Like it's not even going to be on your regular. Your children cannot even accidentally watch this show.
Right.
Like it's not like they're going to turn on TV and it's first of all someone who actually ran the country. Like let's stop treating this man like he actually did something to y'all for real. Like he hadn't hurt anyone. My thing is, how you gonna boycott Netflix but still get on the dance floor when the remix to Ignition comes on?
Now, usually I don't do this.
These are real questions I got. These are real questions I have because you can't tell me anybody when the remix to Ignition comes on, y'all conservative or not, you ain't getting on that dance floor. You ain't, or
bounce. Better yet, back that thing up.
Back that thing up.
Yeah.
No, the point I was making was R. Kelly is a horrible person who pees on children and traps people.
Well, that uncensored R. Kelly.
Juvenile is a national treasure.
They have censored R. Kelly to where
are you trying to
hear that?
What boy? Are you trying to censor Juvenile?
No, I'm not trying to censor Juvenile. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, he's censored. I ain't heard a Juvenile song in about 10 years. So I mean, he's kind of censored already.
I'm just saying. You said when you hear a song and you just get on the dance floor, like I was just thinking about that. I forgot what we were
You,
talking
you
about.
thought
for a
about what
minute.
gets you on the dance floor.
Right.
You weren't thinking about.
I completely
you weren't thinking
forgot
about
the main topic. I was
that
like,
boy ready to hit the club.
I just know when I hear that Cash Money Records taking over for the 992 That's like you're already on the floor. It's like, I'm sorry. I got off track. I got off subject. My bad. That's what happened.
Look, I got you. Look, it happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. And so yeah, this whole boycott Netflix. Let's just stop. Let's just stop with the boycotting of Netflix. Just don't watch the show. It's the same way I feel about with the NFL players protesting the national anthem. Like, y'all, why don't y'all just stop showing that on TV? If you have that big of a problem, just tune into the game 5 minutes late and you'll miss the national anthem. You'll miss seeing them kneel if you have that big of a problem with it. You know, you do not have to watch that. You're looking to be offended. You're literally looking to be offended and looking to be upset about something. So just chill. Just chill. Speaking of people who need to chill and actually have a lot more time on their hands to chill, Roseanne. Finally, Roseanne, the reboot of Roseanne has been canceled. Oh, that show was trash. The first time it was on, I just thought the first run of it, I thought it was boring. Which one of us liked Roseanne? Not us, but I meant the girls. One of the girls really liked Roseanne.
I like Roseanne. I think Christina is either Christina or Tania that like Roseanne.
It was one of them. That show was always trash and boring.
I
to
liked
me.
it.
I could not get down with it. And then this reboot of Roseanne, I'm like, I can't get down with this either. Like, especially not now, you know, when it was just, and I get that ABC was really trying to show all sides of America because you have Blackish, you had Fresh Off the Boat, and then you have Roseanne where she's making, she's just obviously conservative.
Yeah,
and I mean, obviously
but
conservative.
Like her sister wasn't like, and you saw like different sides from it. And then like they touched on a lot of issues. I felt like it was a lot to take in. Like some of the episodes, it was a lot.
Oh, you were
to take
watching the
in.
new season?
I was. I
Bruh,
did watch some of the new season.
I couldn't do it.
Like it was a lot to take in because it was like it hit you with a lot, like in certain episodes where you were like, well, dang, like that's a heavy topic. Like they tried so much to hit with a bunch of things that were going on in America.
So they copied off of Blackish.
And it was like
basically
in 30 minutes. Like it was like you can't completely touch on all of those things in like 30 minutes.
Blackish did. Blackish does. Blackish hits on everything, and they like show one. I think Blackish does a good job of showing both sides of it, like both sides of the argument. Even when the mother and the grandpa, the grandma and the grandpa get in on the conversation, and a lot of their views sometimes tend to be more conservative, especially for black people. I think that it really shows the wholeness of a situation and not just a one-sided view of things, which is one of the reasons why I like Blackish, and I think that they do it. But here's the thing. I trusted the intentions of Blackish more than I would trust the intentions of Roseanne, just because I've seen her tweets. I've seen the picture, the whole Nazi picture where she's baking Jewish cookies. I've seen all of that stuff. I've seen that. And so when you tell me this person has a show and this person has a show, I trust the heart behind Blackish and the heart behind Fresh Off the Boat more than I trust the heart behind Roseanne, because she was so extreme. She was like I wouldn't even say she was conservative. I would say she was a member of the Tea Party. Like she was like that wild and that crazy. And I mean, she showed her true colors on Twitter when she said that Obama's former advisor looked like I got to pull this up because I want to quote it correctly in this joint. She said she looked like, where it is. There it goes. Oh no, this is something else. Hold on, but anyway, she said that Valerie Jarrett, Obama's former advisor, looked like the Muslim religion had a baby with Planet of the Apes. Yeah. That's what she said. And so the ABC said that those comments were repugnant and did not at all reflect the views and thoughts from ABC. Now, normally they just say, like, we do not agree with this, blah, blah, blah. But for them to say it's repugnant, you can tell that they were really, really, really upset with her about this and really in disagreement. And so Roseanne, this is a new part of the story that I'm just now seeing. So it says that she replied and thought that she didn't realize that it was racist, and she defended herself by tweeting, "Yes, I mistakenly thought Jared was white." What? Yeah. No, you didn't. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? God, you know you didn't think that woman was white. No, you didn't. Come on, Roseanne. Who you fooling?
Wow.
And then she said that it was because of some Ambien that she took. That's why she tweeted those racial thoughts, because she took some Ambien. So she's not racist. She just gets a little intolerant when she's sleepy. She was sleep hating.
Man,
Sleep hating and sleep tweeting. What?
Like I feel sorry for like the people who ended up losing their jobs because of that. Like that's crazy. Like because of one person's statement. I mean, and granted, like the show is named after her, so you can't just be like, well, we gonna have somebody replace her and y'all can still have a job. Like that's sad, because some of these people, like I hadn't heard of them doing anything else outside of Roseanne.
Yeah, you had the Dave who he's in a couple of commercials and he's done. You
talking
a few
about
movies.
Dan?
Huh?
Dan?
Oh, I don't know. I guess.
Yeah,
I told you I didn't really
John
watch
Goodman.
the show. Yeah, John Goodman. That's the man's name.
Yeah, John Goodman has still been doing some work.
But the little girl, Darlene, was that her name?
Yeah,
Darlene.
she was
on. Yeah, the boy seen 2 episodes, no one name. Shout out. Yeah, Darlene
was on what?
The Talk.
Yeah,
she was on The Talk, which is a stupid name.
It was like The Talk or The View or
it was The Talk, which is the name of that show was so funny because so you have The View, and so your answer to The View is The Talk.
I mean, they got a bunch of shows like that though.
They do. But she was on there, and then Eve took her spot.
Yeah, Eve took her spot
on the show.
Yeah.
So Eve might be out of a job when Darlene come home. Now, oh my goodness, she just keeps digging this ditch for her. So she tweeted again, "Don't feel sorry for me, guys. I just want to apologize to the hundreds of people and wonderful writers, all liberal." Why'd you have to say that? Why was that necessary? "And talented actors who lost their jobs on my show due to my stupid tweet." I mean, you should have thought about that before you tweeted out that stupid mess. I don't get it. I do not get it. And ABC, you really deserve this. I don't feel sorry for ABC, and I'm not moved by the fact that you canceled their show, because the mere fact that you silenced the Blackish episode, we talked about that on this show too, where they wanted to do something about taking a knee, about that whole protest, and you decided that you were going to shelve that show and not air it, and then you gave Roseanne this TV deal where she was able to make all these different jokes about Blackish and about Fresh Off the Boat. She was able to do that. And so now when she shows her true colors, you want to completely distance yourself from her, like you didn't read the scripts before they went out. Like you didn't hear the pitches before they went out. And my thing is now, the only way I would even think of forgiving ABC, go on, show that episode. Let us see that Take a Knee episode. Let us see it. Because there had to be. Right. Right. Give Banana Juice some airtime. Look, I forgive you real quick if you go ahead and do that. Sign your boys.
Banana Juice on ABC.
Look, we'll even keep the rest of the Roseanne cast. We'll put them to work. Shoot.
Oh man.
Shoot. Dan could be our bodyguard. That'd be cool. Wait, was Dan his name? Was it Dave? Was it Dan?
It was Dan on the show, but
Dan. I got another name right. Oh, the boy Dave. Oh,
John Goodman is his.
We just gonna call him
name.
Dan. No, we gonna call him by their Roseanne names.
What?
We gonna call him by their Roseanne names.
I mean, John Goodman is an accomplished actor.
He is, and he
Like,
can hold the boom mic while we record our show. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. But no, man, in all seriousness, like, this was a long time coming, and this just shows you that your talent can only take you so far, and when your talent is done taking you places, it's up to your character to keep you there and to elevate you higher. And when your talent is great, but your character is crap, you will come to a demise every single time. And that's what we saw here with Roseanne. So, good riddance. Hope you never get another TV show in your life. Keep tweeting so I can keep ignoring you. And that is the main squeeze this week. So now, Tim, who has the juice this week?
Okay, that was too much.
Never too much, never too much, never too much.
No, it was. So, the guy who has the juice this week, his name is Mamoudou Gassama.
Oh, he got the name right.
I don't know if that's right. But they have called him a real life Spider-Man, and he's 22 from Mali. And the reason why they call him a real life Spider-Man is because he climbed up 4 floors of a building to rescue a 4-year-old that was dangling from a balcony, which is crazy. And this happened in Paris. Mm-hmm. Like, that was just, it was crazy to, first of all, to even have a 4-year-old unattended on a balcony. Like, who's raising this kid? I wanted to say something else. Inside joke. But no, but like a 4-year-old just out on the balcony and dangling from the balcony. And if I believe if I'm believing this correctly, like this guy was playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah, the dad was grocery shopping and got caught up playing Pokemon Go.
Okay, the dad was grocery shopping and playing Pokemon Go. And wait. So many questions. Anyway, we're getting off topic because the juice of the day goes to the 22-year-old man, Mr. Gassama. I hope I'm saying that right. Who scaled he scaled 4 stories. And get this, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. That's crazy. Well, I just want to say, good looking out. Congratulations for being a better father to that 4-year-old than his actual father, who is still somehow playing Pokemon Go. And thought it was okay to just leave his 4-year-old hanging on the balcony. I don't get it. I do not get it. But anyway, Mr. Gassama, shout out to you. Hats off. Mr. Gassama.
You got the juice now, man.
And now, it's what you've been waiting for. Your problematic top 5. Oh! So this week, since the Pusha T and Drake beef has gotten out of control, and Pusha is laying haymakers on the light-skinned superhero, we are going to tell you the top 5 people who need to come and help Drake in this beef. Let's get it.
Number 5. The one person that is great with all beef. That's right, you got it, the hamburger helper. Drake needs the hamburger helper on his side to help him with this beef he got going on. Because honestly, it's too much beef for him. He don't know how to control it. He don't know what to make out of it. So, hamburger helper needs to throw him some noodles, give him some cheese sauce, give him some shells, like give him something. Just come up, the little glove just come up and be like, here you go, Drake. Use this. Like, boil some water. Do this. Like, make these noodles. Do something. Do something with this beef, Drake. Hamburger helper. Help him out.
Number 4. Yes, this is for the Degrassi heads. Rick Empty the Clip Murray. That's right. The guy who made Jimmy into Wheelchair Jimmy. Yes. Drake, go ahead, call your boy up. Tell him to come in. Find Pusha T while he at his locker. And just bop, 2 in the back of the 2 in the back, right in the spine. Have somebody really pushing T around. You get it?
The real Pusha T. Number 3, we got Bill the Trill Cosby on the roster to help our boy Drake. Yes, that's right. You want another comeback like back-to-back, you got to have Bill the Trill Cosby come in with the Quaalude to Quaalude. That's right. Drop it.
Put him to sleep.
Bill the Trill Cosby is known for dropping bodies. Dropping bodies and dropping roofies all day long. Whatever you want him to drop, he'll drop it for you. He'll drop it like it's hot. He'll drop it like it's not. He'll drop it for you. Get Bill, your boy, just right to your side. He'll help you with that beef.
Number 2, Roseanne Hot Bar. That's right. Get Roseanne in there. She already throwing these Twitter lines, these Twitter haymakers to people, getting herself canceled. She can go ahead and cancel Pusha T with some of the stuff she'll put out there. And you already dressing up in blackface, so you her favorite kind of person since you went to the little racial stuff. You already using the N-word with that hard R,
Let her Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers.
so she gonna be super down with that.
Oh, man.
I don't know. You part Jewish. She might have a problem with that, with the whole Hitler check. I mean, I'm just saying, she might not work with your kind.
Oh, man. And number 1, we got Suge Nighty Night. That's right, putting all rappers to bed.
And under the Escalade.
Just get Pusha T to ride to Vegas with him real quick. No one has seen or heard Pusha T.
Look, if we come up like a month later and Pusha T got HIV, got AIDS, we already know Suge get it. Drake called Suge.
There's so many ways you could get him to handle your lightweight. Just put Pusha T in the bathroom, get him to say his name 3 times in the mirror. It's over for him. Like, just get them in the same room, and I promise you, like, one person will be leaving the room, and we all know who that is. I've already said his name enough times on here. I'm not saying it again.
You gotta stop, y'all. This is not an ad. Like, real talk. Don't say his name 3 times. It's dangerous.
Like, don't do it.
Don't.
We are not playing with you.
Don't,
Value your life.
Yes. You have a lot of living to do. Like, don't play with them.
Just don't.
Please. So that was your problematic top 5 of the week. We want to thank you all for rocking with us here at Banana Juice. It's your boy Timo with the dance moves.
And it's Tim, the popcorn player.
Banana Juice
out.